How's this for a bad day? 5 days after Geo, our new app, released a very early version to the public, Snapchat and Instagram both made big announcements about competing with us. Well, they didn't mention us by name, but both those companies released features that, at least on face value, look competitive to ours. Frankly, we expected it to happen. I'd say we were even prepared, but 5 days was a little bit earlier than we'd hoped. We thought maybe 6 months would be a nice head start. For the next 7 minutes, I'm going to convince you that our product delivers something different, something worthwhile. That we're not naive, we're not suicidal in deciding to go forward and compete. Geo is all about stories together. You likely know what a story in social is already. It's a series of posts strung together as a thing you can quickly consume. Stories have an end time, sometime. 24 hours, maybe not. That's it. Stories are posts in an envelope, and the envelope has an expiration date. That's what Geo is all about. Those stories. Stories. Nothing else. No chatting, no solo posting. But here's one more thing. The Geo app is actually about stories told together. They're a multiplayer game. One person starts, other people add in. We believe the future of social will be much more about we, much less about me. This is where we're different. Even in their implementations of public stories, the big players of social have forgotten that it's all about people, not about the algorithms. Even a room full of developers and quants would be excited about the idea of people making stories together instead of CPUs picking social objects and bashing them. With stories together, social will gain context. The value of beautifully staged pictures and selfies out of nowhere and megaphone rants will invariably shrink. The world is ready. Social will help us communicate. It's whatever you want. Social will help us discover. What about summer? Will be more amazing. We'll create more amazing stuff because there's more than one person involved. Being affected, informed, and inspired by other people's posts is what Geo's all about. Stories together. Here's how they work on Geo. One person starts a story. You take a picture of me. Oh, nice. They own it. They're kind of a big deal on Geo, this person that starts the story. Go to the next screen. There you go. They create their own story. By just giving it a name so everyone knows what it's about. That MD is fine. Perfect. They decide whether it's private or public, whether it's constrained to a geolocation. Why don't you add location? Don't. There you go. Add location. Just make it geo for now, since we're not a mini demo. There you go. And they decide how long it'll last. Go ahead. You can select the category and whatever. Night out. Perfect. Decide how long it'll last. There you go. Perfect. Boom. Done. Now anyone in the room can start adding to that story. Go ahead, we'll start streaming your posts over that screen as they come in. Let me try and get ahead of your instincts really quickly. In our opinion, no, this is not just like hashtagging. If I ask a bunch of people, do hashtags make you feel connected to each other? I think I'd get a resounding, huh? What are you talking about? In the end, hashtagging has not made us closer to one another, and Google and iCloud photo albums don't connect us. We want content on social to be more like good banter at a party. Someone, a real person, starts a story, others join in. You go on a journey together. And we hope that Geo is more efficient than, than your current social. Geo wants to get more bang for your buck for every minute you spend on social. You can flip through those. We'd love to see a story like this with the heavyweights aggregating the articles they love. We made it easy to find stories on Geo. Okay. You can find them by the people you're following, what they've created and what they're involved with, stories that are trending, private stories, of course. Right, and you can you can find stories from all over the globe, whether they be anywhere, just here in Minneapolis, nearby, or let's say Boston. It's down at the bottom. Perfect. And for the one and for the stories where geography matters, you can find them on a map. How fun is it to surf and see the stories that are engaging people all over the globe? Pinch, go, touch one. Excellent. Okay, perfect. And we intend for our feed to evolve quickly. Sure, it will show you posts that your friends want you to see real time. Go to the feed. But an increasing amount of the content in your feed will be pointers to the stories your friends are starting and engaging with. People matter a lot. As noted earlier, the person that owns each story on Geo is a big deal. And here, Minnedemo People is where we would demonstrate for the next minute how you edit the stories that you own, and then you can create albums out of them. But that's all in testing right now, so we're a few days away from being able to present that. That would be the last thing, and then we pick up somewhere like, so we hope you'll take a look at Geo. Like most of you, our intention is to iterate quickly on the user experience. We've also discovered a marketing and partnership approach we think can make it hard for the established players to sideline us if we can prove our user experience excites people. That, however, is a business development discussion, not so relevant for Minnedemo. Use Geo stories to deepen your connections with your friends and with others that share interests, passions, places, or let's say sense of humor. For those of you interested in the technology, we're happy to chat after the show. Some of the highlights are use of Drop Wizard, Juice, Juke for type-safe SQL and Java, PostGIS for geospatial indexing, and Docker for deployment. Some of those are only a little bit shiny, but we've just been happy that it all works. Thanks for your time. We've had fun. Tell stories together. Have a nice night.